Lisandro Martinez is a Manchester United player. Very over the top price value, 50 million plus. I think is a disgrace. But welcome to Manchester United. I hope he's good. I'm not going to write him off yet. But as a club, we should have learned from Maguire for 80 million and should have stuck to someone who was at a value of 30 million. You look at Koulibaly. Yes, he's quite old compared to Martinez, but he was valued at what, 45, and he probably will be a better player than Martinez in time. It is a better player, I'm saying, but in the Premier League standard. Lewandowski has officially signed for Barcelona for 55 million or 50 million plus add-ons. I think one of the best signings of the transfer market. But I'm still baffled by how they've been able to pull this sort of stuff off. But I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm not going to ask questions because no one knows. So, two huge signings. We've already discussed most of the other stuff that has happened recently in the transfer world. Um, I'm still baffled by the whole Lewandowski thing. They have Aubameyang. They've got Depay. Braithwaite's still on the market on their team. Rafinha, Bernardo Silva still on there. The way, and the question is now, on the scale of Lewandowski joining Barcelona and now Martinez obviously being a United player, do we deal with the fact of leaving De Jong and fucking him off? Because, by the way, in my opinion, it's a waste of time. He's a fantastic talent, but if we do all this chasing and he's just another Paul Pogba who fails, then we are going to be shooting ourselves in the foot for wasting so much time when we need a CDM, a winger, and maybe another fullback. Striker, right winger, CDM, because I believe Bruno, Fred, Donny, Ericsson, McTominay playing a few games here and there. It's decent enough. We just, like I say, we get a CDM in there, you mix them in with them and get another winger in, so you're alternating with Sancho, Martial, Rashford, Alanga, Garnacho getting a few games in. Depends on who's going to stick around and what he wants for the team. But I also hope this is a time for Ronaldo to leave. In my honest opinion, great. He scored a lot of goals last season, but he scored a lot of goals. We lost a lot of games. We finished sixth in the league. We got knocked out of the Champions League. We lost in the League Cup and the FA Cup. So we achieved nothing with Ronaldo. We achieved worse with Ronaldo, in my opinion. So ultimately, I hope he goes to Bayern Munich, like it is heavily linked and rumoured that he follows suit and replaces Lewandowski, because now it's such short notice, for replacing Lewa. I think Ronaldo is the perfect opportunity for him to go and try and dominate Germany. He's done it in the Premier League. He's done it in La Liga. He's done it in Serie A. So why not go and try it in Germany and then try it with PSG in his final few years? I just, I love the guy. I think he's one of the greatest players to ever grace the sport. But ultimately, he's just ruining the team, the chemistry. He's too much of a big figure, I think, for these players like Rashford and Diallo and Alanga, and it's obviously not working with Bruno. I think he's the main reason why Cavani didn't play last season. He's probably the reason why Pogba left. He's just pushing a few players about and around. He was one of the biggest issues last season in regards to changing room arguments with Maguire and captaincy, just everything. And not traveling on tour, I think, is a bit of a shit thing. If you're not involved with the tour, I don't think you should be involved with the team next season. Brandon Williams and Jones haven't traveled. They don't deserve to be in the team because, Jones has been here too long. He just needs to leave. Brandon Williams isn't good enough. And as I said, Andreas Pereira left for Fulham, so he knew what he needed to do and got out. So I'm hoping Ronaldo does leave and will join Bayern, because I would love to see him in Bayern Munich. It's a team he needs to go and try out the German league and see how good he is. I mean, he was fantastic in the Premier League for scoring, but, he only scored a couple of wonder goals. The rest were mediocre at best. So a little bit down below your thoughts on the whole Martinez, Ronaldo, and Lewandowski transfer information. And then when transfers come, I will be sure to update you. Of course, keep up to date with Fabrizio Romano, the main guy. He's the guy who everyone gets their sources from and confirms everything. And obviously, he's the best at what he does. So subscribe and like, and await more information on De Jong and Ronaldo. Goodbye.